So here is my prototype, which is a nice way of saying total screw up of a stop sliding dovetail shenanigan nonsense. Later realized a stop Dado would work just fine. Actually, stop groove, I should say, will work just fine. So the best way to do that is to chisel it out. But who on earth has time to do that for 3 feet times 4? So here I've cut a groove with my combination plane, and now we're going to plug the end. This bottom side will be completely obscured by a table leg, so we just need to plug the end here. To accomplish that, I've saved the scrap that was cut off the end of this board, and we're going to rob a little bit off of it. Cutting off a 1-inch piece. Next, we take the scrap and lay out the approximate location of the matching piece for the dado. Groove, sorry. Keep saying the wrong word. So we're going to want to cut out this section right here. You'll notice there is a depth difference. We'll deal with that next. Yeah, I might need that. Clean up our saw marks real quickly. Alright, now if we look at our grain patterns, we can see where we want this top ring on the slug to match this ring that comes up here and then actually disappears in there, so we'll have to take a little off the top. What I'm going to do is chisel down here somewhere and then slowly remove some until we get the match that we want. Whatever sticks up proud of there, we'll just plane off. Alright, that appears that will match once I get it seated. Take a little more off the whip. I will leave this sticking out proud on the end too, and come along and shoot it to get it flush. But let's check our grain situation. We're just a wee bit high on that ring, it looks like, and this one about the same as well. The shorter the piece that you put in here, the closer it will be. Right now obviously the matching end is back in here, but over 1 inch things haven't changed a whole lot. Half inch, quarter inch, you'd get even closer. I've put a drop of glue in there to hold it in place, and once that's dry we'll pare this down with a chisel or shoot it, kind of personal preference, and plane the top down to height and see how it looks. If for some reason you end up with any gaps around here, you can dribble in some thin super glue and then rub in some sawdust from the same type of wood. It'll especially work well on the end grain. Just don't glue yourself to it. Once the glue's dried up, we can shoot the end, or if you prefer, come in with a chisel, carefully pare it. Just make sure you've sharpened your tool. And we're going to shoot this way first in case there's any tear out. It'll be out here in the stuff that I'm going to plane off next. And finally, we plane it flush. These short strokes near the end, make sure you aren't rounding things off. And once you've taken a full width chip, you know you're there. As in the full width of the blade. Alright, let's see how we did. Tiny little glue line. I really, if this was on the top, would have to do a little better than that. I think that's because I managed to compress the corner on something. But on the end grain, we've blended in real nicely. Give this a couple days to darken like the rest of this has, since this is fresh cut, and it'll be completely unnoticeable. So there's my cheater stop groove. Thanks for watching.